The time was 8:23 a.m. The sun was shining and the breeze was still. Donnie got out of the tent and saw that Mikey was preparing breakfast. He walked over to the table to find 4 bowls of oatmeal. "Good morning. Hungry?" Mikey asked. Of course, Donnie was hungry. Who wasn't? "Yes. May I?" Donnie said as he held his hands around the bowl. Mikey gave him the go-ahead. Donnie sat down and started eating. Raph and Leo soon came along. Together they ate breakfast. Donnie wasn't sure, but this was probably the first time they ate breakfast together during this whole trip. Evening in the morning, they could tell it was going to be a warm day. Mikey suggested they should head to the lake. Raph and Leo were easy to accept. Donnie sat there for a moment to decide. His hip felt better than the last 2 days ago, so he accepted the offer. Mikey quickly got to work making the sandwiches for lunch later. He packed them in an insult bag. Donnie tossed his swim trunks and flipped on his straw hat. They started their short journey over to the lake. Leo was the first to jump in. Raph quickly followed, tackling Leo in the process. Mikey hesitated a bit, but then joined Leo and Raph after they urged him in. Donnie sat on the lines for the moment. Leo and Mikey splashed each other with water while Raph swam around like a shark. Donnie came over and sat in the shallow water, feeling the small waves wash through his toes. Raph and Leo were teaching Mikey how to swim. They had Mikey swim back and forth from Leo to Raph, Raph to Leo. And Mikey looked like he was doing a really good job, too. Donnie lay down and played in the water through his fingers. He liked the feeling of gentle waves washing around him. Of course, right when you look away, someone started coughing. Donnie looked over to see Raph holding Mikey, wrapping his arms around him. He got up and waded over to them. "Is he okay?" "Yeah, he just got water up his nose," Raph said as he patted Mikey's back. Mikey continued to cough. "Are we done for now?" Mikey asked between coughs. "Yeah, it's about lunchtime already." They made their way back to land and ate the sandwiches Mikey prepared. Leo, still having a sandwich stuffed in his mouth, dashed off to the water again. Raph quickly got up and stopped him before he could touch the lake, scooping him up into his arms. "Nope. Finish your food properly. Wait 30 minutes, then you can go back to the water," Raph said as he carried Leo back over to the others. Leo groaned. He wanted to go swimming now. They played a few card games while they waited. Soon, everyone was back in the water. Leo came over to where Donnie was sitting. "Guess what I have, Nardo? If it's a beach ball, I will—" Leo whipped his hand around to reveal a twig with a few yellow leaves still attached. Confusion became Donnie's face for a moment. "It's just a stick." Leo bopped Donnie on the forehead with it. That honestly made Donnie more confused. Leo giggled and continued to bop Donnie on the face. Donnie's blank face was worth a fortune to Leo. One of the leaves almost entered Donnie's mouth. He sputtered and waved his hands around. He snatched the twig and bopped Leo for revenge. Leo snickered and ran back into the water. Donnie began chasing him. Leo returned playing with Raph and Mikey in the deeper part. They looked so far away. Donnie stopped when his chest was deep in the water. He wasn't comfortable with the idea of going deeper into the lake. What if his hip acted up again and it made him harder to swim? Donnie thought about all the scenarios where this could go wrong. But one scenario kept playing on repeat, over and over and over. It felt like the water was slowly crushing him. His knees felt weak. The thought was eating at his heart, making his stomach cave in and his chest felt flat. One of his knees gave way, making him tumble into the